Hey everyone, so I'm here in my car and I'm actually waiting for something. I'm waiting for my driver's license to come out. So I've been here like for 30 minutes now. So I was thinking of doing this video. It's again, I covered this topic on this channel before, but I feel like it's a question I get so many times from my paying customers that it's like it would be a shame not to answer it on this channel because the answer is pretty simple. So what's the question, you might ask? Well, the question is pretty simple. They all come to me and say, hey Rimas, my campaigns were working like 2 months ago or 3 months ago or some period, insert period, before, but they aren't working anymore. What did I do wrong? And the answer here is like many things, probably. Or let me put this phone here. It's like it's easier not having to. It won't stay. So yeah. Anyway, I've tried this, right? So this is like number one thing you can do, like try. So, but besides that, so as an entrepreneur, as a marketer, you are always trying to tweak things because you're like, okay, so this campaign is doing great, but it can do better, right? And that's the correct mindset. The ones who follow me regularly already know that I encourage going back, tweaking things, making them better. It's like giving you a raise. For an entrepreneur to go back to things that are working and tweaking them and trying to make them work even better is exactly like you are going to ask for a raise from your boss. It's because you are going to make more money in the process, and that's totally fine. But the mistake most of us make, I did those mistakes, I was in your shoes, it's that we are tweaking directly the campaigns that work. Instead of just duplicating it and testing out our new theory on a new fresh campaign, we are tweaking the ones that work. And now that I put it this way, it kind of sounds stupid, right? And you're like, oh, I never do that. Just think of the last time your campaigns were doing amazing and then you tweaked something and you tried to make it work better, and probably it did, but most certainly it didn't, because those tests are like 50% chance of work, right? So you can get it right or you can get it wrong. And if you got it right, perfect, but let's get a scenario when you eventually get it wrong. So you tweaked things, your campaign is not working anymore, it's giving you bad results. So what are you doing? Are you going back and revert what worked? Not really. You're tweaking again, because this is the new trick that just came out yesterday. It's the new algorithm change that has changed everything around Facebook or around Google, or I like saying it in this voice for some reason. So you go back and you tweak even more things in the hopes that you'll eventually get back your great results from a couple of months ago. And this process continues, and I think you can already see where I'm going with this. We're heading towards disaster, and that's the moment, like after 4 or 5 months, you come to me and say, hey Rimas, my campaign is not working anymore. And you're right, your current campaign is not working anymore, but the campaign that was working 4 months ago, what did it happen to that campaign? You tweaked it and just let it go like that? No. So the answer to all those, to this question actually, and the step-by-step guide I advise you to take in this scenario, is to go back to what worked. Okay, so for example, your October campaign worked great, cool. Go back to that October campaign, see exactly what you did there, get it back, just run that campaign again. It's that simple. And like most of you watching right now, you'll say something along the lines of, huh? I mean, it's just like, so this guy is telling me to just turn on my previous campaign that just worked? Yeah, pretty much that's what I'm telling you right now. Just go turn on the campaigns that did work and turn off the campaigns that you currently run, and obviously they do not work anymore because you're watching this video or you are coming to me to seek advice. So yeah, that's what I'm telling you. And as a further down the road advice, what I would do if I were you is to systemize everything that I did for that campaign, so it's all automatic now. So let's take this example. For that specific campaign, you created 10 creatives, 10 copywritings, and I don't know, like 50 email follow-ups. Okay, let's take this as an example. What I would do is hire someone to all of those for me on a day-to-day basis, and then probably increase and test out more campaigns exactly like those, but with different budget, with different audiences. But again, taking what worked, keeping that running, so that's giving that's basically pumping blood into the heart of our business, and then take more campaigns, separate campaigns, test them out, hire somebody to do the legwork for you, and systemize everything, optimize everything, and focus on one thing, the one thing that worked, basically, because you did that before. So why don't you do it now? Okay, this is a marketing tip, but as you already know, I'm doing on this channel ClickFunnels tips, business tips, Facebook marketing tips. Leave in the comments down below what you would like to see next, and I would gladly make a video for you showing you how to do it, if it's a ClickFunnels or technical thing, or explaining in simple terms like this what you should do for your campaign to work. I'm Rimas Varga, and I'll sign off right here.